Virgo, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for early January 2023. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes into energy and see what's going on for the lovely Virgos. I hope you're all doing fantastic and fabulous. I'm sure you are. Let's shuffle it up, my guys. Talk to me. And yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card, then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always intriguing. But let's get it going here. What's up with Virgo, my guides? Talk to me. Nice and quick, please. And the cards come out on their own time. Yeah, got my wish, though. All right, so this is a very similar energy to the Eight of Swords we're seeing right up front here. And I do feel like I may have seen it for you like a couple times in recent weeks. Nothing to freak out about, of course. But before we fully dive into that, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the January subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it. But into the reading, enough of the promo. Have a look at this image. Now, I do think this is a beautiful piece of imagery. You see this angel with the big, beautiful wings, but it is bound up in that red ribbon. So this could be a feeling of being trapped. I say on the lower end, a lot of you might have a little bit of cabin fever in this time where you're wanting to go do something, get out, break free from some sort of monotony. That could be a big thing here. Hopefully you're not feeling cornered, or like there's no way out or nothing I can do here to fix something. That would be worst case scenario. I also say that this card could represent anxiety, nervousness, which is another thing I've been seeing hints of in recent weeks. Okay, but this could be someone feeling a little bit trapped by something. Okay, so we're just going to put that down there. I'm not going to overcomplicate it. Let's get into tarot. And I always say this first card is just a little footnote. It doesn't make or break the reading at all. So we're going to put our little angelic friend there. He'll break out of those ribbons soon. We're going to shuffle these cards up and get you three in the upright before we get the intuitive, juicy stuff. Let's go for Virgo, my guides. Talk to me. So, speaking of this energy, last week's reading was titled, They Feel Stuck. So there might be someone you're linked to that is feeling very much like that angel. They might be feeling stuck in their ways, stuck in a situation, whatever it might be. It was an energy of something that was lingering for a very, very long time. So hopefully you're not going through anything like that. But it does seem like in recent weeks, there's been a lot of ups and downs in the Virgo reading. So I hope everything's fine for you. Let's see what we have this week, though. We're going to hope for some optimism and happiness, right? Let's see what's up with Virgo, please. My guides and spirit team. Using the Smith Tiny Tarot again. I've been having a blast with this. So somebody might be distracting themselves with work or a task. We have the Eight of Pentacles here. Okay, or it could be diligence or needing to work on something or work something out. Let's get two more and we'll see a clearer picture. But this could absolutely be somebody trying to distract themselves, keep themselves busy, which isn't always a bad thing, right? Usually, like if your mind is running laps. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups. This is going to be an interesting layered one here, Virgo, that's for sure, especially when I'm seeing energies like this. Now, it's not feeling bad or anything, but there's going to be depth here with the Queen of Cups in the center. Let's get one more. Thank you. And look how adorable these cards are, right? Like they got the big old eyes. They're really cute. Look like little pop figures. So we have the 10 of Cups here on the back, and now that changes the complexion of what we're looking at here. Okay, even though we still have to clarify, lots of water, but notice the elemental mix that we're working with here. It's water, it's earth. Usually that's very fruitful and abundant. So we might be looking at something really good with the 10 of Cups on the back end. But let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes. Then we'll get the juicy intuitive stuff. You might have a lot to look forward to in the coming weeks and months. So we have the Eight of Pentacles. A very diligent, hard-working type of card. So when we clarify it, it could just be saying something about your work situation or what you do to earn money. A lot of you could be dedicated to something or wanting to be dedicated, diligent, work very hard. This is a craftsman type of energy as well. So there could be something you're really trying to hammer out the fine details or something you're trying to perfect with a card like this. You might just be working a lot, right? You might just be about your pentacles, or you're working hard toward something when I see all of this together. So we really want to see what's up with that when we clarify. But pressing over, we have the Queen of Cups in the center. You might be linked to a water sign here. So we're thinking Pisces, Scorpio, Cancerian. And I love the Queen of Cups. She can represent mother figures, right? Or fertility, very similar to the Empress and some of the other queens. She feels things on a very deep emotional level. Okay, so in this time, especially with the 10 of Cups, your emotions could have an extra little depth to it, or you might be feeling something very deep down inside. Nurturing, loving, caring, intense. This could also represent romance, love situations with the Queen of Cups. But the thing I always say about her is she has that depth of feeling, but there's something she is not speaking about. She's feeling something intense, but she's not talking about it. So we really want to clarify her and see what that's about. In my style of reading, she could just represent your emotional state, how you might be feeling. But on the back end, this is where things are looking fabulous. We have the 10 of Cups. Now in tarot, 10s represent completions, endings. But this is like the prototypical happy ending. The 10 of Cups is having everything. This is a beautiful energy, emotional fulfillment, wish fulfillment, something really swinging your way. If that's not it, it can represent your family unit, family connections, your home, literally. But the 10 of Cups to me is a beautiful, fulfilling energy, and it could be a happy ending of some sort, or a win, victory, triumph, whatever you want to call it. We'll have to see when we clarify. But the fact that I see so much cup energy here, that is very intuitive. It's extremely emotional as well. So just know your emotions might be ramped up. I feel like I've seen that for you in recent weeks as well. I want to dive deeper on all this, Virgo. Let's jump in and clarify. And so we're going to get a good shuffle here. What do we got for Virgo? Please, my guides, talk to me. I'm going to keep this nice and simple and sweet, my friends. And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot. Because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. We're going to start in on that 8 of Pentacles. And as always, if you're a reader yourself or you're just trying to learn, please feel free to play along. That's why this box is here. If you're feeling any messages that you want to give to Virgo, you can drop it right down in those comments. I don't mind at all. Okay, 8 of Pentacles time. You won't be stepping on my toes, my friends. What's up with this 8? These characters are so cute. They make me happy just looking at the spread, even when I get rough readings with them. Yeah, here it is. The 8 of Swords, just like I was mentioning with that angel in the very beginning. This is absolutely somebody trying to keep their mind busy or distract themselves for sure. For a portion of you, you could really be stressing either about money or a work situation. You might not be super happy in your current work position, but it is a trapped type of energy. I feel somebody willing to keep doing what they got to do to like break free of this. That's the good thing about the 8 of Swords, is that it's a fleeting energy. It's an energy that won't stick around for long, but it's just like this angel, all the things I was saying in the very beginning, okay? That somebody might be feeling trapped, just like last week, might be feeling stuck, either stuck in a rut, stuck in a loop of some sort, okay? When I see the 8 of Pentacles with the 8 of Swords, obviously, look out for number signs, synchronicities from Spirit. They might be trying to lead you somewhere. I wouldn't say this is bad, but I do feel like somebody is absolutely trying to distract themselves or keep themselves busy so they don't have to think about something or deal with something that's on their plate as well. So those are the main things I'm picking up here. If you're not having issues at work, if you're fine with work, this is somebody just trying to keep themselves busy, okay? Which isn't a bad thing, but we're going to keep moving. We're going to go over to that Queen of Cups soon. Let's see what she's about. Let's put our cute little friends right there. Even the 8 of Swords is cute. Let's see what's up with the Queen of Cups. Okay, and then we'll get over to that 10 of Cups. So why is the Queen of Cups here for my Virgos? What's this emotion about? All right, that was super quick. Star card, yeah. This is an optimist at heart. I feel like if you are going through a tough time, like if you're not feeling very optimistic, like this could be somebody that you're closely linked to where their optimism rubs off on you, or your optimism might rub off on others as well. The Star card in the upright under this Queen of Cups is beautiful. Cautiously optimistic. That's kind of a vibe I'm picking up here intuitively. So you might be cautiously optimistic about your future or a current situation as well. Like, this might be dicey, but I see the positives here. I see how this could turn out well. Like, it's giving me interesting vibes. You might just be closely emotionally connected to an Aquarius when this star card shows up under the Queen. But deep down on the inside, you might feel like something's going to bounce your way, or something's going to free up, something's going to go well. And if that's not how you're feeling, Spirit might be asking you to embrace that energy, claim it, and just try to work on your optimism, pessimism scale, okay? But I do feel like a lot of you know that everything will be fine. Like, okay, yeah, it'll work out. I just got to keep doing this, and everything will work out. It feels good, especially with the 10 of Cups on the back end, so I really want to see how this plays out. So let's go in on the 10 of Cups, then we'll do a quick recap before we get into the shadow card. Totally different vibe than what we were picking up last week. That's for sure. So why is the 10 of Cups here? Why is the 10 of Cups here for Virgo? Thank you. Bang, Emperor, beautiful. Yeah, a lot of you might just know that you are the emperor or empress of your own fate, that you do have some sort of level of control here with the Emperor under the 10 of Cups. Some of you might just be connected to an Aries here that could represent an older male figure as well, but that's a shot caller type of energy when we see the Emperor. Yes, it could be about control. A lot of you feel like you might be the master of your own fate. You control your destiny. Yes, there's certain things that are fated. Not everybody believes that. But with the Emperor under this 10 of Cups is like, no, I will make it happen. I will achieve my wish, my goal, my dream. I will keep this 8 of Pentacles energy strong. So maybe some of you need a little bit of a shot of motivation and know that you, even if it feels like you don't have control right now, you might have more than you think. We are creator beings, right? So this is a very optimistic reading this week. And I feel like overall, a lot of you have some sort of big win or victory coming in. Like, with the 10 of Cups and the Emperor here, it is somebody controlling their way, making their way, calling the shots their way to their happy end, whatever it might be. Whatever you're watching this for, know that you might have more control in the situation than you think. Big win victory or massive win victory energy here on the back end. Beautiful. So let's go through and do a quick little recap. I won't pick, you know what, I'll pick up the Emperor and show you him because I think he looks extra cute, right? Hope the camera's picking that up. His big old eyes. So let's go through and do a quick recap here, Virgo, before we get into the shadow card. If you kindly look in the box, position number 1, we have the 8 of Pentacles with the 8 of Swords. Obviously, watch out for number signs, synchronicities from Spirit in this time, omens, things of that sort. But I'm getting somebody either not happy in a work position or a rough money position right now, but they're continuing to keep it moving. Someone might really be trying to distract themselves, keep their minds busy, keep that mental under control by keeping the hands busy. Moving to the center, we have the Queen of Cups with the star in the upright. Now, this could be somebody you're linked to, that they're just the way they are helps make you a more optimistic person. They help you see the brighter side of things. For a portion of you, deep down on the inside, you could be an optimist at heart, and you think like something might turn out good. Like, even if it might look rough, you see the benefits, you see how something could swing in a positive way. So that's good. Spirit might just be asking you to be a little more hopeful. We do have a lot of wish fulfillment energy here. On the very back end, we have the 10 of Cups with the Emperor, being the master of your own destiny, being the master of your own fate, knowing that you do have a sense of control. And just to tell you here on the back end, there is this wish fulfillment, win victory energy coming in heavy, okay? You might be linked to some of these other zodiac signs, you might not, but just know whatever you're going through, you have more control in it than you might think, okay? We are creator beings. Always remember that, very important. So please take a screenshot. I'm gonna get you one shadow card here and see what's going on in the shadows. I'd say this was a pretty positive one this week, Virgo. I like the shift in energy we picked up from last week. But let's get one shadow card. And yeah, I'm using the Shadowland Tarot for this portion like I do every week. It's a good shadow work card. So what's in the shadows here? What's in the shadows here for Virgo? Thank you. Okay, yeah, how about that? We have the Magician here. So just when I'm speaking about being a creator being and manifesting, bringing things into your life, we get the Magician in the shadows. So remember, the Magician is usually good. It's usually about manifesting, but there are little warnings, especially the shadow side of this. It could be somebody who's a little overly controlling, especially when we see things like the Emperor in the main part of the spread. Don't let anybody try to be too controlling or possessive over you. There's also a warning here about any sort of dark spirituality, make sure you're not dabbling too far into any dark spiritual practices, or cleanse yourself and make sure you're energetically protected when we see the Emperor in the shadows, because this could represent ritual of some sort. So you might need to lock that energy down. But once again, don't try to reverse manifest either. Know that we do create a large portion of the things we go through. Of course, there's things that are out of our hands, but this is telling us that, okay, we can bring good things towards us. So Virgo, please, that's what I have for you this week. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give the details of the January subscriber surprise. For the January subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful, adorable Smith Tiny Tarot. This is the deck I used in this week's readings. So if you'd like to get your hands on this, it's 2 simple things. As always, my friends, first, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments which one of the cards from this week's readings you thought was most adorable. Which one do you like the best? You'll be entered to win, and at the end of the month, I'll announce the winners in my community tab at random. As always, my friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.